on today's episode of WoTC Academy, by request, we're going to look at how to play the Tier 9 French medium tank, the Bat Chatillon 25T AP. Now, this vehicle I have found to absolutely be a huge pain in the butt to deal with, even with my skill level. But for those that are of very high skill, you may not even notice much of a difference with this. But for the casual player, you may be aware or find out when playing this vehicle that it does have a couple shortcomings that may not accurately reflect the Tier 10 counterpart. So let's get started at looking at how to play the Bat Chat 25T AP. So let's get started. Now, the armor on the Bat Chat 25T AP, I'm just going to call it the 25T AP, is basically non-existent, as even Tier 7 tanks will not have much trouble dealing with you, as your armor is only 70 millimeters thick at its thickest part. This makes you a prime target for anyone looking to get easy damage, or if they have a high alpha HE gun, and this applies to pretty much everything at this point. I shouldn't even need to mention how artillery may or may not focus you if you're sitting still, but they may still even try and hit you if you're moving at full speed. Now, in terms of mobility, the 25T AP it really is pretty speedy, with a forward speed of 65 kilometers per hour and a reverse speed of 20 kilometers per hour. You will have no trouble getting to where you need to go, or reverse out of danger if need be. As for the 20% chance of fire, I would definitely consider bringing a fire extinguisher. Now, in terms of firepower, the Bat Chat AP has a manageable gun with a workable base accuracy of .36 that can be brought down, a base clip reload time of 45 seconds for 6 shots, and a not amazing aim time of 2.5 seconds. You will find that you will have to either get in close to or fully aim in on your enemy for reliable shots. As for the less than stellar gun depression of 5 degrees and an elevation of 13 degrees, you may have trouble fighting in and around ridgelines and hills. Now, how do you set up the 25T AP? Well, I personally only run APCR in this tank, but for a more casual approach in terms of consumables, I recommend running 24 AP, 18 APCR, and 0 HE because it's an autoloader. Why waste the clip on that? I also run a repair kit, a first aid kit, and a fire extinguisher due to the high fire chance, but you can run food or gas if you wish to do so. For equipment, I personally run an advanced optics, gun stabilizer, and improved vents to improve the gun handling overall and the view range that is already lacking. But you can change the tank to suit your needs. For the commander setup, I recommend running the Jack of all trades medium setup I mentioned in my commander's video, but for the sake of this video, the recommended skills are the following, and in no particular order: Born Leader, Rapid Loading, Steady Aim, Sixth Sense, Situational Awareness, Snapshot, Run and Gun, Marked Target, and Track Mechanic. Of course, you can set up the commander to suit your preferences. So, how do you play the 25T AP? Well, you are basically a support flanking medium. Your view range is too small or is horrible enough to prevent you from playing as a pseudo scout. The tank also feels very sluggish when getting up to speed, and your engine can easily be knocked out due to its forward placement. Therefore, for the average player, you want to hang back and look for openings in enemy flanks or lines that you can exploit. If you try and perform very Unicum level plays or play like a light tank, you may find yourself back at the garage. Near the end of the game, though, if you are still alive, this becomes your chance to use your 6-shot gun to eliminate low-health, singled-out tanks and help clean up around the map, just like a light tank. Also, I'd like to mention that wolf packing may also be suitable for this vehicle. That does it for this overview. Now let's look at some gameplay. So here we are on Sand River. Again, we are on the eastern spawn. And I'm going to come right out and say this. I absolutely hated playing this tank. Now, again, fully upgraded, had my bat chat crew at it. It just, the, the vehicle can perform well, and you'll see that here. I am able to actually perform well in it, as you'll see at the results of this game. But overall, just as like a player who has not played this vehicle in years, I absolutely hated playing this tank. It did feel very sluggish compared to the actual Tier 10 Bat Chat. Um, but of course, that might just be me being rusty. I'm sure that players enjoy playing this all the time and think nothing's wrong with it. So take my opinion with it as on at a grain of salt. Um, so anyway, I'm gonna do my usual semi-scouty medium thingy anyway here. I'm going to go to the middle. I'm going to try and spot. I'm going to try and get some cross shots in, and really, that's pretty much all I ever do on this map in a medium tank. I do get lit early due to the Leopard PTA there in the middle, but I did load in time to put some side shots in, and I'm just now moving. I did take a shot into by the Leopard, but I do manage to put 2 for 1 into him. Also managed to actually get a decent snapshot on the Bison T103, I believe. I put another shot into the Leopard PTA, and now I'm just kind of like playing the dodging game. I've got 1 shot left, trying to find a target of opportunity for me to actually make that shot, and I do manage to make it on that one tank that I can't make out because my graphics quality when recording is bad. I say this all the time because it's true. So I'm now reloading. I'm leaving. I'm sure, contrary to what I've said so far in the video in terms of aim time and fully aim, you're going to see like, oh, that guy's snapshotting. I don't know what he's talking about. He's lying. To be fair, I got really lucky with those shots. In 2 weeks of playing this vehicle and trying to get a decent game, that has never been that consistent in terms of auto aim, hence why I absolutely hated playing this vehicle. So I'm reloading. I'm trying to shift position as I noticed that there was not actually a whole lot of attention going on over here. I figured there might be a good opportunity to get on the flanks of the opponents. I'm actually going to go and do that right now. I'm going to go and bully this Walker Bulldog. I've got 6 shots, and I can put them out quickly. He does put 1 into me. And now, again, I'm not even going to bother. He's running. I took damage his engine, causing him to burn his kit if he hadn't already. Pushing him into my teammates who managed to help whittle his health down. Also saving me some hit points as I would have had to take some shots from him just to take care of the Bulldog. Still have 3 shots remaining. We're going to see me be pretty ballsy in terms of exposing myself to enemy fire, but doing so allows me to take care of a T-49 and get some nice spot assist and I believe a snapshot on an AT-7. Again, the RNG honestly I guess got tired of having to throw the smackdown on me for 2 weeks. So again, kind of incredibly lucky with this. It is not my usual performance in this vehicle. Most of the time, it's just been absolutely being the short end of the stick. I think that's how that is said. Could be wrong. Brain's fried. It's a Friday. So yeah. So here we are, almost loaded in, fully aiming in this shot for the Bison. I want to try and sneak in another one, hoping I could take care of him, but as we can see, I miss. I am lit. I am exposed. Managed to dodge a shot. Managed to, again, auto-aim on an SU-130 PM. Again, at this point, it's just like I may end up using it just because of the snapshotting here. Now, I saw that there was a heavy tank here in the trench, so I dipped down to, not only break line of sight from any of the TDs, but also just to see if I could put some rear shots into that. But the tank got taken care of. Again, another auto-aim, taking care of the Bison, As we can see, there's auto aim, relatively close distance. That shot missed. Um, and I do manage to put a follow-up shot into the SU-130, bringing him down to pretty much ram status. I don't really condone ramming, but in this case of just trying to get as much damage as I can, making it a usable game, I just said I got the hit points. I'm going to yeet it. Again, I don't really condone. I can't. I don't really condone. I don't really encourage ramming, as that you're pretty much throwing away hit points, and you may or may not end up just paying for 100 damage with your life. But as you can see, the game ends. I do a pretty nice, good amount of damage and acceptable amount of assisted damage, putting me as the MVP with a number of kills. And you're going to see I get my second mark with this. But that does it for today's video. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe. But until next time, this has been Darren of WoTC Academy.